Yes, here we are, people. Best of bass, tracks of the week. Apologies again for this one being a little bit later than usual, but yeah, just so much going on. It does mean that a couple of things have been pushed back a couple of days, and the stuff that I'm going to be covering on the channel later in the week, same goes for that, for those videos, sorry. But yeah, as always, going to just be playing a clip. If I played the whole of every tune, then it would be too long, bit of a waste of time. I also like the thing of just showing you a clip and then, you know, if you enjoy it, you know, just go and check it out yourself kind of thing. 14 bangers again, and yeah, let's just get into it, shall we? Kicking off with my picks from the new 1985 music compilation, Atlas 1. If you haven't checked out my live review, it's up on the channel, last video I did. Kicking off here with the Visages. This tune is called Nibiru. Okay, let's go. I absolutely love this drop. This is one of the best drops that I've heard in quite a while, not gonna lie. The snare is a joke. Stop it, stop it. I love how it kind of just tones down a bit at this point, you know, just a bit more of a chilled version of the initial hit, basically. For me, that's a kind of tune where I don't feel like I have to explain why it's so on point, why I find it so good. But the production's unreal, the aggression, attitude, personality of that drop, and the drawn out, long, enduring introduction, quite creepy. Yeah, love it, everything about it. The second pick from me, I think comes directly after that tune from Visages, but yeah, Alix, Perez and Monty, Untitled Malware. Let's go. It's that little woo 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 woo. That just a little bit more intricate as it goes on. A fantastic example there of simple and effective. You know, the idea not doing too much, just a fantastic combination of sounds with amazing production. And yeah, don't really expect anything less from those two. Top stuff. Moving on, we have my pick from the new Interval Audio kind of wave-leaning compilation, Cavern FedEx Apogee. I think that's how you say it. These sounds are fantastic. My pick from the new Interval compilation, Neo Subculture. If you haven't checked it out yet, go and check it out. But yeah, a little pre-warning. It's very trap and wave based. Well, pretty much entirely for the whole thing. So if that suits you, if it's a genre you're looking to kind of get into a bit more, then yeah, definite big recommend from your boy. Moving on, we have my pick from the new Aleph album, which dropped on Renraku on Friday. REM is my pick from the album, the opener, and yeah, let's give it a listen, shall we?
I like the idea of starting from a point of reality and then sort of twisting it into something more abstract rather than just starting in the sort of void of computers. I just find that it just gives it a sort of physicality of sound.
Loving this. Beautiful, kind of glistening appeal to it, that one, and just a lovely way to open up the album there from Aleph. I don't think many of you will have heard the album. If you haven't, go and check it out. Big recommend. We'll be covering it in a roundup early next month. But yeah, for the time being, definitely recommend you go and check it out. It's good. A lot of range to it, and just conceptually fantastic. We have my pick from the new 10-track DJ Ride EP, which dropped on Vision. I think this track is number 2, if I remember right. But yeah, here we have Run by DJ Ride. Let's get it. You ain't ready? Run. Please be my guest, check out the rest, and not just the rest of that tune, but the whole EP. It's good. Yeah, definitely one of the best projects I heard last week, if not the best one. So yeah, please do go and give that one a listen in full. Moving on, we have my pick from the new Gaija EP on Neuropunk. Yeah, another solid project and collection from him. And this one, the title track, Frostbolt, being my pick, track number 2 on the EP. This is large. Let's check it out. Proper grungy, earthy, devilish D&B music. That is what Gaija is all about, and just providing a good dose. Sorry about that, Mr. Wire, but just supplying there a good dose of what Gaija is all about. Just providing the goods. Carries on too. But moving on, we have my pick from the new Dusko EP on the Goblin's Lair. This one is you guys are going to like this one. Your modern dubstep lovers out there, you're going to like it. So strap in and get ready. Oh, you ain't ready. Not the best snare I've ever heard in my life, I have to be honest, but in the second half it carries on with what we got in the first bit of this drop. If you're big on your Dr. Rosie, your Diatic, you're going to like that kind of tune, I think. Yeah, the energy of that, you know, the first hit that we got of that drop is just sensational. Really, really liked it. We have my pick from the new Trinergy EP, which I suppose quite a few of you have been waiting for. But yeah, How You Like Me, track number 3. Mile and away my pick here. The one that sounds most like him as well, I think, you know, a bit of personality to it, a bit of ambition, and musically very good, just sounding together overall. But yeah, moving on from there, Q97, here we go, this new kind of double just the second edition of AM FM. It's basically a double that kind of is put together as one on SoundCloud, but each one is like maybe a minute and a bit, from what I remember. Let's hear a bit of the second one as well, while we're at it. Q97, one to look out for, one for the future. Keep locked in and get following. The playlist is in the description. You can find Q97's profile through there. Please follow. You won't regret it. We have the new Skybreak and Nitrix collaboration dropped on Heaven Sent, Slander's label, and yeah, I'm enjoying this one a lot, and I'm excited to play it, which is what I'm going to do right now. Here we go. Oh, that is so good. That little minute. I've had issues in the past with his snare usage. This one's fantastic. This one is like really backing up, propping up the sound, giving it a bit of depth, not sounding like scan and a bit empty. Properly backing up what's on top in such a good way. Beyond that, the little vocal touches, the vocal itself from Nitrix, the main vocal, and yeah, melodically very on point. So it's excelling, that one. Enjoying it a lot. We have the new track from Exotics, which dropped on Sleeveless Records, I think on Friday again. But yeah, here we have Paper Step. Quite cheeky, fruity, colourful, just a bit of fun, just a bit of trap-laden fun, and yeah, the way that the percussion and the vocal sample just kind of work in unison there, the angling of everything, and yeah, the flow of it, just simple and again effective. New one from Courtzone on Rushdown. This one is super full of life and enjoyable, colourful, flavoursome, all of that. And another that I'm just looking forward to playing right here, right now. I want to play this on for a little bit longer because I'm vibing right now. I'm feeling it, feeling the fruitiness of the tune. The musicality of it, the sound usage, the way it's all brought together. It's very difficult, I think, to make something, you know, sound coherent like that, for it to actually sound good. But yeah, it does. It does. It just, you know, what it's going for, The title of the tune, Tropical Funk, I mean, it just does what it says on the tin, basically, doesn't it? And ultimately today we have new one from Sharvie, whose tunes I've been kind of getting into recently. This one's called Press Fuck.
The number you have called has been disconnected. If you would like to leave a callback number, press fuck, 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 fuck.
Pretty straightforward tune, rhythmy kind of number in essence, but yeah, just got that bit of flavour to it, got a good bounce to it, production's good. So yeah, one that I would recommend. One that I would recommend from the last week for sure. Moving on to the final tune today. It's a remix, the winner of the Santoku competition put on by Xept. Final tune for today, a War Noise remix of Santoku. Let's go.
This is the Santoku.
Got a bit of a halftime feel to it. Not necessarily the kind of genre itself, although I suppose it is kind of in that ballpark. But yeah, the way that it just kind of breaks down halfway through with the added percussion making it a bit more high-paced is cool. I think I'm going to leave it at that, but thank you all very much for tuning in. This has been Best of Bass, the last full week in bass music. Been a busy last couple of weeks, sorry for yours truly, so hopefully from next week going to be, you know, back in line, proper schedule, all of that. But yeah, thank you all again very much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed, and keep it naughty. Peace to the legends.